Hello, this is Bob White, reporting to you live from Home Tech Action News. We have some breaking news. My producer is telling me there is an air conditioner in the Home Tech service area in desperate need of a clean and check. One of our service agreement customers just bought a condo unit and the AC has never been checked out. We are fearing the worst. Let's go live to the field where we have one of our top technicians at work. Adam, what is one of the most important things you're going to do to get started rescuing this unit?
As a part of the clean and check, one of the most important things we're going to do is clear the drain line and the drain pan itself. There's like algae buildup, natural bacteria. When the unit shuts off and the water is stagnant, growth forms and clogs up the drain line.
While Adam's vacuuming that for a few minutes, my producer wanted me to show you what a clogged drain line looks like. I have to warn you, this image could be graphic. Wow, that is disgusting. That buildup can be toxic if not cleaned properly. Let's check back in with Adam now. Adam, how did it go?
It went out pretty well. Not a lot of rust or buildup. Got it all cleaned out. That way when we start over fresh and the unit begins to condensate again, it's not pushing any rust or sludge into the drain line, and therefore we're not backed up and nothing's wrong.
Well, that's a relief. Where do we go from here, Adam?
Well, basically we start off depending on whether the evap coil is copper or aluminum. Key factor is make sure you get it cleaned off with plenty of water, because we don't want to let that coil cleaner sit on there and cause a leak or anything like that. And then likewise, if it is an aluminum based coil, then we just use this here. This is the mean green solution.
Adam, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the viewers are going to want to know what would cause it to rust.
Basically, you have a wet, dark area in the cabinetry, it's going to rust. It's par for the course.
All of us here have been really worried about this unit, Adam. How's it looking? Is it going to make it?
This one is not really that bad at all. It just has a little bit of surface rust. There's not much buildup on the fins. The coil itself is nice and clean. It's not impacted at all. So it looks in pretty good shape.
Well, that's fantastic news. Does that one have a float switch? It may be difficult for the viewers to see.
This unit does not have a float switch. So what the float switch does, if the drain line does back up, it's going to back into here and it's going to go into a float switch. The float switch coupling has a bobber in it, and once that water is in the bobber, it'll lift that bobber and it'll shut your unit off. That way there's no damage to the unit, there's no damage to the floor.
That's some excellent information. It sounds like every unit needs a float switch. I know everyone in Florida has a heat strip. Are you going to be checking that as well?
I'm going to go ahead and check the heat now. So basically what we're looking for is I'm going to hook this meter up. I have it set for amperage. You're going to hook it to a main power here, and we're just looking for it to kick on and turn off. This is a 7.5 kW heater. Every 5 kW you're looking for 20 amps. So we should be somewhere in the range of 30 to 40 amps. We're looking for it to kick on, and then most importantly we're looking for it to kick out. Sometimes the relays will stick and the heater will run while the cool is working, and that's about 5 times the cost to run the electric heat opposed to the air conditioning. So not only will you not be cool, but at the same time you're really going to be unhappy when your electric bill comes in.
While Adam is checking the amps, we're going to go ahead and show you what a heat strip looks like. The dust buildup on the heat strip smells bad because it's burning off for the first time.
There it goes. It drops out, heat turned on and off like it's supposed to.
Now that you've checked the air handler, are there any final touches?
Yeah, when I'm all said and done, I always just use my mean green and just spray off the insulation, spray off the cabinet. Just a little something I do, a little extra step that in my opinion means something.
Wow, that looks brand new. What part of the equipment are you going to check next?
Basically, this is the condensing unit. What we're going to go ahead and do is check amp draws on all electrical components, as well as check the freon levels. Once all that checks out, I will then take my mean green cleaner, spray off the unit, clean out the coils. Got our 240 coming in. 240 coming out. Everything in this system checked out good, electrically speaking. Freon levels are perfect in it.
Sounds like the system is in better shape than we initially thought. It looks like it's all going to be okay.
Got the coils cleaned up, heat's turning on and off, the filter was nice and clean, amp draws in the compressor and fan motor checked out. Everything is perfect. Drain line's cleared, I wiped everything down.
That's great to hear, Adam. Good work.
So my work here is done. Back to the studio.
On a final note, our producers want you at home to know that one clean and check a year is included with a home tech service agreement. You're not offered a service like that every day. Thanks for tuning in. This is Bob White from Home Tech Action News.